what's going on. There has to be a better way to do this. There has to be some like kind of clamp I can put on my body so I can just walk and talk without like my hand aching for a while. Anyway, so a subscriber sent me this video. I think the person's name is Chute. I think I totally messed his name up. I'll just put it in the links, but he did a really excellent breakdown of why George Floyd could have died of asphyxiation, and it's called positional asphyxiation. So I think in the last video I apologized because I also had another friend of mine that like broke it down to me, and I was like, okay, I can see where that can happen. I think a lot of the time, you know, you can be very solid on something or sure about something or passionate about something, but it still is, what the hell, come on. It still is important to remain open, because when you're in search for the truth, you have to be open to change, right? But at the same time, I don't concede on the video as a whole, because I still think that this original story has more holes than a slice of Swiss cheese. There's still a lot of BS. Oh my God. How am I supposed to, like, where did they put the sidewalk? I guess I'm gonna come up here. I'm gonna go here. They're doing a whole shit ton of construction around, and like the sidewalk's not there anymore. I was trying to walk in the street. There's a bunch of cars. Anyway, yeah. So I thought he did a really good breakdown. I still think that he probably died either accidentally or it was a staged sacrifice. I mean, there's still a lot of holes in the story, and regardless to what, you know, what this guy says, you know, he's saying it's not staged, but he thinks the riots are staged. But my argument is, well, they needed a catalyst to start the riot, so that murder was staged too. And the fact that it got so much publicity and so much attention so fast is very suspect to me, because people get killed by the cops every day all around the world all the time, right? So any time a story gets so much publicity, so much worldwide attention, you know, it's suspect. Why is, you know, the casket closed, and why is the mayor crying like a little bitch? And why is there so much drama surrounding this, and the celebrities are coming out, and Amazon and all these people? Like, no, dude, that was not like coordinated and thought of within a day. Like, this was, I believe this was something that was in the works for months. But my other thing is, it got me thinking, it's a little bit off topic, but I'm gonna bring it back, I promise. It got me thinking, it got me thinking about, why are you wearing your mask in your car? Like, come on, dude. And you think you're hard, you're not hard with your mask in your car. Anyway, it's just funny to see these like thugged out dudes. I think they're all hard and they're like wearing a mask, a little bitch in the car. Anyway, it got me thinking about 9/11 and how in 9/11, you know, there were so many holes in the official story, but people started fighting over the details. Like, the devil is in the details, right? Like, you know, they were like, oh, well, it was controlled demolition. They planned bombs for months, and that's what made it come down. And some people think it was microwave technology. And some people have other, you know, because of their experiences, or maybe they were there, or maybe they weren't there, or maybe they have an expertise in some field and they saw it from this perspective, and somebody saw it from another perspective. You know, it's like, I'm willing to concede to a certain, you know, degree, just so we can get to the bigger picture, because I think that's also part of the psyop. When you have a good psyop, you leave little holes in the story, so you get the people that are smart enough to question it fighting over the details, and then they don't see the bigger picture, or they end up fighting with each other, and it keeps the divide greater between the people in the truth movement, because people want to be right about certain things. So, you know, I even have friends, you know, even in other conspiracies, we have differing opinions on certain things, but I'm not gonna let that, like, you know, dissolve our friendship or make us fight or keep us from seeing the bigger picture. I think a lot of my friends I have now, we're both like, okay, well, we'll have to agree to disagree on that, but what's the bigger picture? So my thing is, don't get caught in the details, and don't get caught up in still trying to be right about something when you're trying to look at the bigger picture. Because if you're a true truth seeker and you're searching for truth, you're going to be open to maybe changing your mind about certain things that you thought, as long as you're headed for the truth. And if you're stuck on just trying to be right all the time about something, then maybe you're not on your path to the truth. I hope that makes sense. Oh my God, it's really hot here. It's probably like 10 o'clock in the morning, and it feels like it's like 90 degrees already. But anyway, that's my advice for today. I look like I have no eyes because the sun's in my eyes. I need to get shades. That's my next thing. All right, guys. Hope you're all doing well. This is some crazy times. Hope you and your loved ones are safe. And I will talk to you later. All right, peace and love. Bye-bye.